Hi everyone, this is Sean from Time and Talk. Today I wanted to unbox and discuss my new watch, but I'm wearing the second newest watch and it's great, I love it. So, this is a swatch, as you'll be able to see from the screen, and I wanted to have a discussion of swatch and to introduce this watch at the same time. So, I've got a bit of an obsession with Peanuts. I don't really know why, to be honest, but I've got a lot of got a t-shirt with Peanuts characters on and a jumper and things like that, and I really like the comic and everything it represents. And so as soon as I saw that Swatch had released a Peanuts collaboration, I bought one immediately. There's six in the lineup and this is the one that was my favorite. So it's cool. If you see the characters on the dial, and the hands are a baseball glove and a baseball, sorry, focusing there, and there's various depictions of the characters on the strap and things like that, and this is just so fun. And it's one of the things that I love about Swatch, really, that clearly we're not looking at horology. Clearly this is not the highest quality product, but it's just amazingly fun and amazingly wearable. They're really light, and they allow you to kind of express your personality in a way that a lot of other watches don't, because Swatch, apparently it does stand for second watch, and they have so many watches that can be configured in so many different ways that you can kind of play around with things a little bit more. Rolex have got about 6 models, and the same for a lot of high-end watchmakers, and that's great, because what you're getting with them is a particular thing and a model that's designed for a particular purpose. But this is all about playfulness and expressing your identity, I think, a little bit. So just a quick look on the wrist here. I mean, this is a 42. This is the new gent. The traditional ones are 34. They probably would wear better on me, but I preferred this watch. And it's not something that I'm going to wear every day, obviously. I wouldn't wear this for work. People would think it was ridiculous, but, it's an amazingly fun watch. And I think in terms of the pros of a Swatch watch, I just think it's something that you can just pick up and buy every now and again, just because you like it. It doesn't have to be anything more meaningful than that. It's just something that's really cool and that you love. And I think that Swatch is great at that. It's something that, they have a multitude of little funky designs, and they have something for everybody, and different kind of cases and different ranges. And that's something that I really love about Swatch, the company. And it's, in terms of Peanuts, that just adds to it, really. So if you look at the Swatch website, you can create your own Peanuts watches, and here's the Peanuts collection, and a lot of it is actually, well, the maxi model, the wall clock and the frame for them to go in is already sold out. There's 6 versions of the Peanuts watch, and I just chose the one that I preferred aesthetically, but I think they've done a really good job with these. I mean, as I said, I've got a little bit of an obsession with Peanuts products, and anything that comes out that's Peanuts, I look at it and contemplate buying it. So these are really cool, and all the designs are brilliant, but obviously the one I preferred was the one I got. And I think that's the thing about Swatch. It's something for everybody. They have so many different designs, and clearly the watch is not to be taken incredibly seriously. So it's a watch that I would wear, with casual attire. I love wearing a Swatch with casual attire, and I think they do really have something for everyone. So for a first watch, they're a brilliant thing, but for a 100th watch as well. And I think in terms of one recommendation, check out the System 51. The System 51 is a brilliant watch. I've owned a couple of them, and it's an automatic watch I think it's the first ever automatic watch that was completely made by machines. It's 42 millimeters. It's really light. It's just a really cool watch in terms of a technological innovation. I really like the way they look. They're really interesting, and it's a conversation piece, if you like. And for £124, it's rare to get something like that. I think in terms of Swatch, they've done a lot for the watch industry, and if you look at the Swatch Group and the watch companies that they do own, it's amazing. If you go into a jeweler, some jewelers will be wholly or predominantly occupied by Swatch Group brands, and I think to some extent that's a good thing, because they do own a lot of brands, and I think you do perhaps get more affordability with a Swatch Group brand, because they can take that hit on the movement and things like that. But obviously there is a negative with that. For me, these super corporations that are developing nowadays, like the Swatch Group and LVMH and other groups, basically they can bully other smaller brands and not allow those brands to get access to certain things. So Swatch, as you know, or as you may not know, own ETA, the movement company. And apparently over the last few years, they've been trying to limit the amount of companies that can have access to ETA and to limit the access to them, which obviously means that they've got to develop in-house, which is a good thing. But it also means that we could be looking at a situation where they've got a monopoly, and, we don't really want that. Companies like Amazon and Apple and these big companies being able to dominate and do whatever they want, and to the detriment of other companies, really. So yeah, that's just a discussion of my newest watch, which I love, and the Swatch Group in general, and Swatch watches. Hope you liked it, and thanks very much for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.